back. It's Thursday night. We came in early, 4:40, something like that. Flight was scheduled for 4:50. Southwest today. Talked about it last night. St. Louis, Denver, out to San Diego. So I've complained about Southwest before, but I'll give them credit and then I'll do a little bit of complaining because that's what we do. Flight attendants, crew, everybody, super, super nice, chill, personal, just really good service compared to other US carriers. My really one and only complaint with Southwest as a company is their boarding process, and I've complained about this before, so I'll expedite this. But every other airline, you pick a seat, or you're assigned a seat, or you buy a seat and get an upgrade, more room, exit row, whatever. Southwest is like, you know what? Let's just make it a free-for-all. Joe made a great analogy. It's like third grade lunch when lunch hits and everyone races to get the certain table by the window or by the cookie counter or whatever it is. So you have all these adults like lining up. What number are you? Well, what number are you? Well, what zone are you? Oh, am I ahead of you or behind you? And then they start boarding and like people are cutting, and you can tell the people that fly all the time, they don't give a shit. And they just walk up there. And if you're in the wrong zone, I don't think they tell you we're not boarding you now. Go to the back of the line. They just let you on. So when you get on there, there's no first class or premium stretch seats or anything like that. There are exit row seats that have a larger aisle with more legroom. Of course, it's actually not 6 per side, it's 5 per side, so there's a total of 10. The second exit row doesn't have a fuselage or window area seat, but it's annoying as hell to have to be there right when boarding starts and try to be the first one on a plane if you want a window seat or you want an aisle, or you don't want to sit in the back of the aircraft. And the reason for me why I don't want to sit in the back is then when you land, it takes forever for everybody to get up and pick up their bag and hobble off the airplane. I mean, it can be 35 minutes to get off the plane, at which point they're about ready to start boarding the plane. And the aircraft we took today from Cleveland to St. Louis to Denver to San Diego was the exact same aircraft. So that plane followed us, we followed the plane, whatever. But that just bugs me. I want to be the last one on the plane to avoid sitting in a tiny seat for as long as possible. And I'd like to use the bathroom, get a bottle of water, sandwich, whatever. So I hate that about Southwest, and it's enough of a complaint that I'm not going to fly Southwest unless they really offer the best price or route or times or whatever to make that compelling enough. But other than that, things went really well today. We're home. I'm exhausted. I'm dead. I've been going to bed at 3 a.m. I had to pack last night. It was before 4 until I fell asleep, and then we had to get up at 8:45 and fly all day. And they wouldn't let us off the plane in St. Louis because it's one of those, well, it's Cleveland to Denver, but we stop in St. Louis. But when we boarded the plane, it says Cleveland to St. Louis. I don't understand that at all. That's stupid. So as usual for these clips, I'm doing laundry. I got to stay up another 50 minutes at least to transfer this load over to the dryer and take clothes up that I need tomorrow. I'm fully unpacked and settled in. I got a couple goodies delivered here to the house while I was away, so I'll show you that later when energy allows. But I'm going to keep working through mail and syncing apps and phones and new cameras and all of that fun shit. But back to work tomorrow for a day. It's Friday, and then we'll get a weekend. We have a Pacific trough coming in this weekend. I've never heard that before. It's supposed to be 70 and overcast with a chance of rain. I'm just so over it. The last few San Diego weekends have been shit, which is really weird for September. This whole year has been almost a throwaway, just a bizarre, hopefully outlier year. If this is the new norm, I'm out. This is not what I signed up for. But everyone who's been here for decades is telling me, nope, this is crazy weird. It won't happen again. So we'll see. I'm going to sleep. Hope you guys had a good week. We'll talk tomorrow, Friday. Night.